everything Flintstones.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
He and or she, I don't know who Silva Gunner is.
I'd imagine it's... Well, I think Silva Gunner's technically a collection of a bunch of people uploading to the same channel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because they upload so much in a single day that it's, especially with their own customized content, it's very questionable.
Yeah.
So Fury playing Fox on this controller that I know that he said he's been having problem with.
Which is weird, because I remember he said that he bought a new controller recently. Like, originally he had a controller, and he said, like, I can't dash in this controller. Not, like, even in PM, like, he was literally, like, dropping, like, left and right inputs, and I was like, that's
He's
weird.
playing with that said controller right now.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he said he got a new controller, because the other day he, like, had a new, like Smash 4 white one or whatever, and he's like, hey, can you feel this? This feels off. But it was, like, still a new controller.
Yeah.
And it felt fine to me when I used it.
I mean, new controllers always do have that, like, very off feeling, especially since you have to break them in for, like, a good month or so, in my opinion. But I know the new controller that he had, he was more frustrated that his new controller had snapback issues compared to the one that he was comfortable with. So opting for the original controller and practically spending 60 bucks on a new one.
I don't know. I actually bought a Battle Beaver recently.
Yeah, Battle Beaver. Just go to Battle Beaver.
It was like $120 because I ordered all the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Like I got like the shield drop angles for melee, snapback reduction or whatever. Slightly loose analog sticks, so dash dancing is a little bit better. And then like basically generic everything else. But like those alone is like a $50 or $60 edition because that's a lot. So yeah.
I was actually thinking about getting another Battle Beavers controller.
Yeah. Honestly, I would consider getting a few just because like they're so nice, but I do not have that money to spend. I have the money, but I need to start focusing on like traveling.
Yeah.
Because I've got events to go to next year. I don't have the time to buy $300 worth in fancy GameCube controllers.
Are you going to Genesis?
No, I went to Genesis twice. I went to 3 and 4, and honestly, 4 just felt like a watered-down version of 3. It was like the same experience, but like slightly worse. Yeah. 3 was insane. 4 was like a good tournament, but like having gone to 3, it was literally like copy to paste of the same thing. So I don't want to go with another year because I honestly don't think Genesis 5 is going to be that hype if we've gone to the other ones. And also, I want to go to different tournaments.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go to the same tournament series every year.
So I'm going Smash and Splash?
Oh no, Smash and Splash and SmashCon I think are the exceptions.
Yeah.
Smash and Splash and SmashCon you actually have to go to every year if you're a Smasher. Smash and Splash 3 is one of the best tournaments I've ever been to in my entire life.
Okay. Because I was thinking about going to some bigger Melee tournaments, even though Smash and Splash does hold PM.
The big Melee tournaments to go to, in my opinion, are Genesis, Big House, debatably EVO, although I think EVO for Melee sucks ass. I haven't gone to Shine, but pretty sure that's a big thing.
Yeah.
SmashCon and Smash and Splash. If I had to say 2 events off the top of my head where it's like, you need to go to this.
Is SmashCon.
SmashCon, Smash and Splash. Also, this is game 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say go to LTC every year, but the thing is that's not like a super national. I go to LTC every year because it's my home state and I support it, but like I don't think every Smasher in the world needs to go.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I want all of you to come to Low Tier City 6, but it's not a Big House or a Genesis.
Yeah.
So
Yet.
it will be.
Yeah.
We've had 6 of them, and the last one was like smaller than 4.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness.
The best Low Tier was Low Tier City 2.
I feel like a lot of people were.
We actually had 1,000 entrants for Low Tier City 5.
What'd you say?
We had almost 1,000 unique entrants for Low Tier City 5.
How many for 4?
It was like 700.
Oh, I felt like 4 was a better tournament.
You're wrong.
4 was a better tournament.
Well, we had Mango and Hungry Box for 4.
I think okay, if I had to tier the
Smash 4 was actually more stacked.
If I had to tier the whatchamacallit, the low tiers, I think Low Tier City 1 has to be the worst one. Not because it was a bad tournament, it was a good tournament for the time, but the problem is that it was a teeny little PM regional with 60 people crammed in a crappy venue, because like that was 2.6 PM before 3.0. It's some fucking old ass shit.
Yeah.
I think the best Low Tier City was probably Low Tier City 2. I think so like best to worst would be 2, 4, 5, 3, 1.
Yeah. What was up with Low Tier City 3?
It was a really shitty experience for me, and also, like, Melee and Smash 4 weren't that stacked, in my opinion. Smash 4 had like Trella, Ally, and Zero, and when Zero and Ally played, they basically joked around and played Lucina, Roy, a bunch of other like random secondaries. And then Melee had Axe, M2K, and then all of Texas's good players, but nobody else.
Did you guys catch who won?
It was Fury.
Fury won? Yeah. And then PM was stacked for that event. Like, don't get me wrong, but I also have a salty taste in my mouth for that because, one, that tournament was fucking awful for me. But, like, regardless of that, it was also a 3.6 beta tournament where where Rob's values weren't even changed. So drinking food got second when, like, after the changes, he just wasn't relevant. Like, Rob wasn't properly changed. So, like, that, like, leaves a really salty feeling in my mouth, personally. And then the rest of the event, it's just like, I don't know, Melee and Smash 4 weren't that stacked.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Apparently Apathy won. Chat saying Apathy won.
Did Apathy actually win? I could be wrong. All right, well, it looks like I'm wrong.
Lone, you're a fucking idiot. I hate you.
Rest in peace.
Yep. Rest in peace, you. Yeah.
I was more thinking about low-tier city as a whole.
I think Trey's probably, realistically, Trey's probably already started low-key planning for low-tier City 6.
Like, I think you would have to at this point.
I was going to say, yeah, like, I think we're probably, I wouldn't be surprised if a date was
I mean,
secured.
as a TO, I can personally tell you, as soon as one event ends, you immediately start planning for the next.
Good, the next one,
Like, you immediately, like,
I wonder
within months, you have the date for the next one.
I was going to say, yeah, like, I feel like by, like, 2018, Trey's probably already, like, got the date, not going to lie. Or, like, be, like, close to sealing it.
Now we just need to put it on the calendar.
I want to help run next year a little bit more.
Be more of a TO than anything else?
Probably. Be more of a TO and commentator. I commentated top 8 for PM, but
so did I.
PM got, PM got dicked in terms of, like, setup that year, outside of, like, the top 6, because first matches the top 8 were on the shit setup, and then PM just got shafted to begin with in terms of location and stream. So.
Oh. By the way, I was the one that saved PM.
Yeah, no, M I fucking yeah, for those of you who don't know, M actually is the person who, like, pushed super hard to get PM on the main stage, so we at least had top 6 on the main stage. If that didn't happen, I think Low Tier City 5 might have dropped considerably in quality for me personally.
Yeah.
Like, that alone was, like, at the very least,
that
we
was
had
definitely the highlight.
I feel like the PM crowd was, like, honestly a little bit more hyped than the Melee and Smash 4 crowd. For, yeah.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, yeah, like, in terms of, like, the actual crowd and stuff like that, I feel like... Huh? They're talking about something.
But it honestly doesn't really surprise me because the PM community has always seemed like it has more considerable personalities compared to
Yeah, the thing
Melee.
is that if you're showing up to a PM tournament, it's not like with Smash 4 and Melee, where Smash 4 and Melee are super mainstream. You open up Twitch, you see like that like 30K viewer stream of like Mango playing Armada at some tournament.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, what's Melee? And then you like open up the Smash Bros subreddit, and it's super easy to get into. And then there's a documentary. With PM, it's like you either have to be a former player who is currently super into. Oh, Fury, don't fucking do it.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh,
no.
Apathy fucked up that edge guard.
Should have just gone
Fury
up air
literally
back air.
ran off the stage and did nothing. What was I talking about?
Oh, personalities. PM
oh yeah, so the
community.
thing is that if you're playing PM at this point in 2017 going into 2018, hell, even 2016, you have to be somebody who like was heavily invested in PM beforehand and is still invested now, which means that like you're a dedicated player.
Yeah.
Or you're a player who went out of their way to magically find PM, whether you like your friend just brought it up or whatever. It's like you happen to get into it. But the thing is that if you're going to PM tournaments, you are a PM player. That's like what you identify as. Like that's what you do. You either play PM or you don't. There's no halfway in between. You can't just be like a random Smash 4 player where you're just like, sometimes I go to my one. Yeah.
Yeah, completely.
So yeah, I think the PM crowds and the PM players are probably the coolest out of all the Smash games because they are dedicated to what they do. They often lose money running events and lose money traveling to events as a whole because our scene isn't big enough to actually create like a gigantic organization out of it. But we fucking love the game. This game's dope as shit. So PM crowd of Low Tier City, definitely hype.
Definitely appreciated everyone who came out to it, too. I think Oracle was also super big on getting PM to the main stage as well.
Good. Yeah, if PM's not on the main stage next year, I'm going to be mad.
Yeah. It was almost, what, Roa?
Yeah, well, they actually promised to give Rivals top 4 per stream, but there was communication errors, and I don't want to go into it. Basically, like, both sides were at fault, I think, and I ended up just putting PM on. Rivals players are mad. Trey was mad. Whatever. But
PM sick. Oh my goodness.
oh wow, if I breathe in the mic, it sounds very loud. Whoops, I did not. Whoops. I should just delete my nose.
Wow. Apathy. I feel like Fury compared to Arsenal's, Fury definitely not as clear-cut as Arsenal's in how he plays. I feel like his positioning is a lot better. And
I think Arsenal's positioning is way better. I think Fury often like tries too hard to play aggressive and be the cool guy. Arsenal's is pretty cool with laying back.
That's more of what I meant is he was going to play more aggressively than Arsenal.
Yeah. Sometimes he goes in when he doesn't need to. Arsenal's actually like analyzes situations, not to like like criticize or like make fun of Fury or anything, but like sometimes he definitely goes in when he doesn't need to.
Yes.
And it's an issue that we've talked about. We're like working on a bit. But yeah.
Yeah, great tech in place, new immediate up tilt.
Single lasers. Double lasers considerably easier in PM. It's like there's like 2 more frames for you to like be in the air or whatever. So I guess he's definitely going for double laser intentionally. I couldn't tell if they were tech clubs because he's hit. Yeah, that's definitely intentional. It's technically a little bit faster to just do the laser in fastfall, so in this matchup, I guess if you're trying to use laser to rack up damage, would be better. Although I don't think you should be lasering fast characters to begin with.
I think it's very uncharacteristic for Apathy to be missing dimensional capes like the one that we saw prior to the hit.
Late dash tag dimensional cape looked good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one in a minute.
It's just good,
He's dead.
just recognizing Fox at high percent, knowing that you can just go for dash attack more with Meta Knight, especially since it has that long range. But Fury's so good at this. The up throw, stray hit into regrab. Because it'll either be like nair, drill, or like back air and just do another regrab.
Apathy definitely dropping some punishes. That upper chain looked a little bit awkward. It was like barely pulled together. That was good. That was good.
How do you think Apathy is as a player when it comes to improvement?
I feel like Apathy's improved significantly as of late. At least
as in like the last month or so, or
yeah. He beat Arsenal today.
He beat him last week.
No, last week Arsenal's and I were in Grands. I think he beat him a week or 2 before that or something. But
no, he's the one who sent him to losers, and then he went from losers all the way to the top, if I remember.
You're talking about last week?
It was either last week or 2 weeks ago.
It was not last week. Arsenal's and I was Grands last week. Arsenal's only lost to me. I know what you're talking about. Also, this game's hella close.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that up throw K barely connected. That was like the bottom threshold for that to work. This might... I think... Oh my, holy... Fuck!
Yeah, he definitely went for it.
He put all of his cards on the table. He put all his chips. He fucking looked at the dealer and he said, "Listen, bitch, I'm fucking winning tonight. Eat my ass." Jesus Christ.
That's good.
God.
What is that? That's practically the Studebaker win, or the Studebaker run so far. He just needs to beat... Is it Wonder?
What's up?
Wait, is
Studebaker's in
Wonder
loser.
Wonder out?